Family, it's me, your backyard gardener. Okay, I just want to give you a quick update on how the seedlings had did that we planted a few days ago. Now, I'm not going to stay long on this because I got other updates I want to show you in this video. So, these are, now I know what you're saying. Okay, backyard gardener, you had 5 cups. What happened was, one of the cups fell behind my little grow station, so I lost one of my peppers, but I'll restart them. So I got 2 of my ghost peppers, white ghosts, and I got the Brazilian starfish that did survive, so I'm thankful for that. Peppers is growing a little bit slower than the tomatoes. Let's do the peppers first. But they did come up. Now, remember when I put 3 seeds each cup? I did that for a reason, because you want to pick the strongest seedling, the best looking one. I'm going to let these go for a little bit longer to see which one I'm going to pull out. And then, but I know this one right here, that's the weakest link. So we're going to go ahead and pull that seedling out of there. Okay, and we'll let these 2 go a little bit more. Remember, guys, keep them close to the light. You got to elevate the light a little bit as they grow, because you don't want your plants to be leggy. So these are the 2 pepper plants, and these are the 2 tomato plants, the Cherokee purple tomato plants. I also planted 2 mortgage lifter seeds, that tomato seeds that I had, that I found. You just don't know like what you have until you start going through your seed pack. So I keep these watered every day. I keep them close to the light. If you got a little fan, put a little light air on them. Remember, that strengthens the stem. Once these get just a little bit bigger, see, we went from our first leaves to our growing leaves now, which is great on that one. So I know that's the strongest one, so I can go ahead and pull this one out. Now, if I wanted to, because that has a root, I can try to replant this in another cup to have multiple plants, but I don't need to do that, because these are not my tried and true varieties that I grow every year. So I don't want to have a bunch of tomato plants, but some of them I will be giving away. Now, this one is my 3, and see, one of these seeds didn't even germinate. But this one is my 3 seeds that I put in here. Once you water them, because of course I separated them, but once you water them in, you know, with your little water bottle, it kind of shifts your seeds around. So, which is, it's okay. I'm going to let this go just a little bit longer. Actually, I'm going to take this one out. Nope, I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer. And decide which 2 of these will be eliminated. And which one will get to stay and continue to live. That sounds so familiar in these days and times, and it's sad. But I'm going to take you guys outside. I want to show you some updates on what's going on in the greenhouse. But before I go outside, I'm going to take you in the kitchen. We're going to stop by the kitchen. I'm going to show you how the figs is doing in the kitchen. And then I'm going to take you out in the greenhouse, because, you know, I got fruit trees in the greenhouse that overwinter, and we're going to see how things went. So just hold on 1 second, and we're going to get that going. Stop by the kitchen. This is what's going on with the figs. So everything it's coming along nicely. Now, how thick that growth is. I'm going to be pinching these before I get them inside. And as I do that, I'll show you what that pinching method does for the tree. So that's what we got. It looks like my Italian 258 is trying to wake up, which would be great if it does. So that's where we are with our fig tree. Let's go out to the greenhouse and see what's going on out there. Garden. Everything is looking pretty good for the most part. I see the buds swelling over there on my peach tree. But let's look inside this greenhouse and see what's going on here. Okay. Now, let's start right here. This one is my, I think this is my Golden Delicious. And it's already starting to flower out, which is so cool. That means that that plant, you know, I just got that in a couple of months ago. My persimmon is looking like it's trying to leaf out. We'll see how that fared over the winter. Hopefully it did pretty good. And over here is my other pear tree. And as you can see, it's trying to bud out. So it did pretty good, but I just got that this year. Now this is my pear tree. My Asian pear tree from last year. And the flowers is just everywhere. The blooms are everywhere on this tree. I don't think I'm going to get fruit, and I'm going to tell you why. This particular tree needed a pollinator. And that's why I bought this one. Because I didn't realize at the time of ordering. I thought I ordered the one that was self-pollinating, and it wasn't. So that's what we got. Those blooms are gorgeous. And every spring, I'm going to look forward to seeing these. And I can see them from a distance. So this year, we'll see. At the end of the season, I'll keep it in this pot for one more year. And at the end of the season, I think I'm going to put it in the ground. This will be a part of the new orchard that we're trying to do. But yeah, I'm really happy with this leafing out and all my new plants coming along. The persimmon looked like it did well over the winter. Those tips look like they're finna start budding out. Guys, this greenhouse, that sensor right here, that's a weather station sensor, and it tells me the temperature of my greenhouse in the house. Now that's in my affiliate link for Amazon. And a couple of people emailed me and said we clicked on the link to order it and they're sold out. So I don't know when they're going to have them again, but you can get them from Lowe's. So yeah, that's where we at. This is where we are in the garden. Got a lot of cleanup to do, just the spring cleaning. And then we're going to start working on this, moving this gate back project. We're building a new one, taking this one down and moving, extending the yard for the orchard. Haven't really checked on the grapevines because it takes a little while for them to wake up. But I'm sure that everything fared pretty well. Our winter wasn't as harsh as it normally be. But we'll definitely see. And see what we have new going on. The only tree that I'm really concerned about is that one that had caught that blight last year. And I don't know if that's going to make it. But anyway, this is your backyard gardener. Saying happy gardening, everybody. And stay safe.